Leave. Gimme. Whoops. Ooh, thank you for the shop, Quap. Very much. I return. I'm all sweaty, tired, kind of sick. I don't know. Yeah, it's less sick and more just kind of barraged by allergies really suddenly in the last like week, and I'm getting just fucking blasted. My nose will not stop. There we go, got the light on. I'm either too cold or just too hot, and my nose is leaking. I feel like I have like a 99 fever at all times. Not too much, not too little, that's a lot of money. Ooh, reroll. Curse. Let's get one little baby curse, or maybe one of these, or maybe one of those. Oh, it's a bunch of random shit. All right, stop. Yeah, it's getting bad. It's just continuing to get worse. And I don't know, like it's fucking 35 degrees outside right now, and it's the beginning of May. I don't know when the fuck winter's supposed to be anymore. I never knew. Who should I be? Permanent health. That's the area bonus. Gun boy. Pugnala. Oh. Mortaccio. Poe, cause garlic. Drac, I'd fucking. Well, hey, did. Oh. Where am I gonna be? Level 100. Dairy plant, bone boy, library, easy time, tower. Where should I go? We're gonna go to the library. The bone boy and the bones. I wanna start. I'm brain off, remember. Library. Okay. So, I need to decide. I recorded a run, just a quick little run, like a 30-minute run. And using this thing. Holy shit. Nothing touched me, even remotely, for like the entire game. But also, like, I was debating if I wanted to try and make like a short, like really short, quick edited video on it. And I guess I would just need to open Premiere. But like, I have it. It's 30 minutes of footage, and I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it, but I recorded it. I was commentating. I was blazing shit. I was going. Ooh, guns. Bouncing guns. Do the bullets bounce? Okay, weird thing though. I don't think I want the evolution. Unless that does work with it. Can I check it? Oh, I can have 3? Oh, I guess I can pick them up, yeah. I mean, I want the other gun just for the sake of it, but I think I'm not gonna upgrade these. So, like, no tiramisu. Ooh, bracer. More knife. Bouncy knife. And yes, I need this. Brisket. Man, brisket is one of those meals that, like, if cooked even just like moderately okay, like they did a good job. Like it just won't be very good at all compared to it being cooked like well. It's a fickle meat. I don't think I want luck. What is the cross? Did the upgraded cross bounce? Let's find out. I don't remember. I'll find out shortly. It's okay. We got a prediction? What do we? My God, I won the Noida Summit. I did it. God, I've been fucking like half dead from allergies. Like the last week is just kind of. Hi. Sorry, she's bouncing around. To jump. Good music for that. All right. So get a faster night time. I gotta start the prediction. Dude, that's my fastest Noida run I think I've ever done. I don't think I ever really tried to speedrun it really. 13 minutes? With no teleporting. Man. No teleport challenge. Just cause like I didn't feel like getting it. Oh. Bouncy bones. Ooh. Anyways, I haven't been streaming much lately. Sorry, been just dead. But I got plans. Got next video idea sorted. Wobble dog. Wobble dogs. I need garlic. A wobble dog. Oh, I got it cooking. Ooh. I don't have time. I don't have garlic, man. More gun, faster bullet. 10 past midnight. Hell yeah. Let's go, banana. Late night banana. Did anybody watch any of Ludwig's poker tournament yesterday? Or last night? I watched it till like 3 in the morning while I was trying to go to sleep. Whoa. Man, those commentators were all over the place. Like really good poker commentating, and then it's just swing weird fucking shit. And then, you know, it was just constantly like that. It was never safe. It was a weird time. There was a lot of question marks in the 40,000 people chat. Oh God, here we go, I did it. Fun little time. He's doing a Fortnite tournament right now that I didn't get an invite to. Also, that apparently he needed 40 people for. But like, we'll get him one of these days. My God. I feel like fucking God. Having the context for that fucking ninja film meme might not make any sense to you. Holy shit. Pretty good though. Holy shit, man. there was a guy in this tournament that was like, I guess like the poker guy for numbers or whatever the fuck, but he's just a jackass. Oh God, I don't know. I can't explain it. You got to see like highlights. I actually want to watch like a highlights of this video, but like a cringe cap, because they could make one purely on the commentator perspective, I think. But like the poker itself and everything else about it was fucking fantastic, though. Really, really fun time. Really fun arrangement of people. Good God. Big recommend whenever that drops. Kitty. Boom. Hey, I already got a prediction going. We're good. XQC juicers. I honestly was not there for the first 5 hours of it, and then I saw, I think I jumped in maybe like once in that actually, and then like I definitely was there like once while XQC was still in, but then the next time I had watched a long time he was just gone. What is that, fucking juicers? Excuse me? I don't watch enough Twitch. Even I don't fucking know what that means. Oh. Yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense. Weird. Bone. Oh. I got good news, guys. The build's functioning. It's just gonna get sillier. Spin it. Yes. Oh, there's no way. I mean, like, that's usually the goal. Like, at what point will the bit rate be unsustainable? I can't blame the game. I wonder if they have a streamer mode where it makes it look as blocky as it's streaming. So I have to play like that. Oh, X time. One more cross. Okay, good. I got the important one. As you can see, the X. Watch it bounce across the screen. Oh, we got a knife. Man. Just get the bone. Do they lose their pierce? I think they'll bounce and then have the pierce at the end of it. If they have pierce. Or it'll do the pierce first or something. I don't know. It's a good question now. Keep an eye out. Maybe you'll find it before it gets too blocky to see. An interesting journey. I gotta keep that chicken there. I got an emergency chicken in the hallway. I think bounce first, followed by pierce, yeah. Sorry, watching the axes just flip off screen is just hilarious. Especially when they're fast. Nah, this is just Vampire Survivor. Oh yeah, get them. More bounces the higher levels I go. I've got Clover Bracer, just more gun. my journey. This game's fun. I really don't need to be conscious. It's nice. I guess a recommend from me. Look at this. Look at it. What if I didn't even notice him? Would I be fine? What if I had never seen the boss? I want to evolve my cross, but it's not showing up in my level up selection. That or get some different thingy. This is my spot now. I'll worship the book. This is big time mode. This I fight regular, hurry. I'm boned. There it is, finally. But I can finish this one off. Ooh. Gotta get that cross up. Got 2 chickens just waiting. Yes, I agree. He does have a good point. What he's saying right there. More people do need to play that. No matter what. No more gun. Cross? No no armor. That could be nice. Nah. Wow. Level 100. Yeah, exactly. Crown game. Right. Okay. No cake. I want the guns like this. Projectile duplicator is what I want. It's the yeehaw moment. Well, would you look at that? Okay. All right. Lucky. Lucky. Okay, let's go get the other one. Cheers. Probably eventually, yeah. I don't know when, though. Like, I'm so burnt out on that game. I have to, like, jump into it. It's completely random for it to be, like, fun for me now. even with the DLC. I haven't even done a bunch of shit. Pog! Oh my god.
Sloppy.
What is this? Oh. I'll take the healing. But have you watched my Elden Ring videos? Because that's also a game that is gonna be in that realm. And that's when I'll do my faith run. Eventually. Big cadence. Big run right there. Good God. It's 11 minutes. There it is. Now we're good. Oh, it's just a small. Yeah, mod. Randomizer. Shit. Like effective modded Elden Ring. Elden Ring. I'll do it. I will. I'll play it again at some point. Probably not even like too far out, but like I needed an immediate break. Fuck Fire Giant, man. I hate that guy. He's the worst. Then they passed his cheese out, but I never even did. Fire Giant instead of Morgoth. Fire Giant instead of... No, not Morgoth. Margit. I saw like the screenshot of that. Oh God, in an Evercow. Leave that. We're changing the run. We're not doing that anymore. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, we out here. Okay, I gotta go get that more money thing before I start leveling up too high. Banish. Oh my God. Elden Beast would be funny because like in so many locations there's no way he would function and he would probably just end up killing himself, which would be sick. I'll take the gamble. Reset the run if I find him in an unwinnable location. Oh, do guns evolve too? Yes, they can. I deliberately did not evolve them, or didn't look for spinach. Granted, like it never even showed up, but I wouldn't have picked it. Because I have a special card. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. As you can see, there's extra stray bullets kind of flying around all weird. We got a steady stream of crosses just going through the middle. Look at it go. Oh, big X. And then these all bounce too. Yeah, I'm kind of surviving. Gonna be a lot of gems to pick up with the next trapdoor thing. Didn't pass it. My God. I did it. And now, oh, let's see. Is that a bot? Y'all never see an enemy ever again. Bitrate saved! Look at Martasio playing a piano! Bada-bada-bada-bang. Wait, no. Put me on the bottom. You gotta see all corners of the screen, get eviscerated. Gotta get that more XP. Ooh, nice. Not seeing it. Not seeing where I may lose this. Much time left. I do need to find an attractor, or I have a lot of running in lines. I gotta mow the floors. Nah. Yeah, they have a subs. Thank you, Xanthus, for more subs. Where's the subs at? Oh, okay, here we go. Just like that. Oh, God. Is the bedrock gone now? I feel like it's gotta be gone now. Bitcoin games. Ooh. What? Because I picked them up off the map, man. I filled up to 6 and then I picked them up. Big money plays. Looks like it might not have mattered. Ooh, it's time. Oh my God. Give it a sub! Let's go. Let's go. One more sub for us. For we. First time fit. No Evo for guns, because the Arcana bullshit, whatever the fuck those are called. Barazos. Cool card thing. These bullets don't see anything. What's the next big game going on? Here? Wobble bars. Don't worry, I got you. That's first time 10, I'd take it. It's looking pretty good, though. I have nowhere else to go. Evolution. sideways candelabra. There we go. It really synergizes with the vertical candelabra. Lark, I mean, come on! It is. That is what it is. Sunbreak, right? Yeah, that's coming out. What, June or July? God, I have to travel a bunch in June. Which kind though? Wobble Dogs and Rise! We need to bring Wobble Dogs to Sunbreak. That's the crossover we need. Yeah, I'll take 2. Just cause. Nah, go frick. Wobble Dog Baron. No, it'd be like Wobble Dog Plessia or some bullshit. Wobble Dog everything. You just gotta get the right Wobble Dog. You must create a good Wobble Dog. So I'm looking for like a orb thing, and I just gotta keep going until I find one. Keep an eye out. It's the only thing I need. Okay. Oh my God! I accidentally just ran right into him for a minute. I fucking didn't see him. I couldn't see him in all the projectiles. Money, money, money. It's just money. We did it, boys. More chicken. Okay, I have an extra chicken. There's 2. Jeez. Huge. There's gotta be one that'll show up eventually. Is it stable? My God. We've achieved vampire stability. Vampire stability and the survivability. I just gotta kill everything fast enough. No, never mind. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Fucking with my allergies right now, dude. Do I sound sinusy? I don't think I should. My sinuses aren't stuffed up. They're just fucking perpetually running. It sucks. Denver got hit with the bullshit blast. Oh, what is this? I thought this was my bag I played with. Did I not put it on? I don't know. I could be playing Fortnite, right? Can someone keep me posted on the Ludwig Fortnite tournament? Oh God. I tried to get in, man. I would have dominated it. I play Fortnite all the time. Every day. It should have, well, I think it's late, but like it should have been happening now. I don't know. Professional, I could be, you know. I just, no, I would never. I would never commit to Fortnite. It's too much. I can't even commit to Elden Ring, man. Why would I do that? Ninja in the poker game was pretty funny, actually. Gotta give him credit. Like, top tier meme out of that. Fucking, I can't. You gotta see it. You gotta see that. Ninja. Sorry, yeah, not ninja. Into Fortnite. No. There's no way unless it was for some event. Like I was really, really suddenly into trying Fortnite again. I did play it like with friends recently, and I was just bored. What? It's hard. Fortnite doesn't have that, I'm not there yet. I do like the no building option though, but that's what, you know, that was the competition I signed up for. I fucking replied on Twitter. What's the goal right now? Oh shit, I didn't have one. I was just walking forward. I'm gonna chill at this piano. Oh, level 99, we did it. I think that was the goal, I guess. But now the goal is, I guess I've saved the bitrate. I think, it looks like. There's a huge chunk of my screen that's like saved, so it's gotta be all right. Can you save the bitrate on on Vampire Survivors? No, it's... Oh, right. But what if... How about now? It's not helping. Oh, fuck. Oh, there was a bot. Oh, I didn't look. Just fucked. Okay, I got this. Hey, guys. Just wanted to refresh your computer. You know, give it a break. But this is what it's supposed to look like. I mean, like, see, there's part of it. Maybe, like, maybe it'll work with me on one side of the screen. I don't want to be a smudged Play-Doh monster. There we go. Wait, look. Okay, how about now? Oh, it's a chest. I checked out from the game. I was working on this stream. If the stream has a lot of me on it, bam, right here. Wow, watch this. Maybe even more at the cost of my eyeball. I'm sorry, I missed it the first time, so it was all weird. Okay, little so bright. Okay. Now, I showed you here. What? No. What? I'm the bitrate devourer. I've showed up. I've fixed it. But what if I could break it again? Surely this will work. Give it time. Hit the fucking play button. I fucking casted Twitch. Pick up your bullshit. Thank you. Thank you, Twitch, for picking up your bullshit as soon as I had. Did I do it? Am I still winning? Oh, good. I should probably focus. What the? What? What the? We're at bitrate mode. Hold on. I'll let me let me explain why we're on this scene. Okay. Boxstrip. There we go. There we go. Now no one will be confused as to why I am in big mode. I'm here. Here we go. It's Mortasio and the gun gang. Bitrate's gone. It's me. It's just me, but big. Still didn't find an attractor. How's it going? How's it looking? Whoops, ate a chicken. Feels weird being so large playing such a silly little video game. But you know what? I'm bigger than the game. I did this to it. I saved its bitrate. What? Do you see the projectiles like lagging behind me? What's up with this? Is this the duplicator just being funky? Or is it bounces? And it's all bouncing exactly where it's shot from, so it looks really weird. Oh God! Oh man. Okay. I gotta make sure I don't fall out of my camera. What? Looking at what we got going on here. Perhaps. Maybe. I'm trying to make more. Make as much as I Well, what can you do? 30 minutes though. What can you do? It is dead guy. Once again, believers fucking getting big payouts. The next guy. Bianca Rob. Bianca Rob. I know me a little Bianca Rob. Bianca Rob. Bianca Rob. Rob. Rabba. I'm missing a bunch of Arcanas. No, I don't want to do that there. I'm gonna go to the dairy plate. Here we go. Prediction. Run it.
What's your name?
You have 2 minutes. Toss in your gamble. What do I get for doing random? I still gotta find everything. So I go. Oh. Gunball again. Yeah, I've got like none. I didn't realize that it rained cats when the cat showed. Fire wand explosions on here. Oh, that sounds sick. Kitty. I don't think Rune Tracer's on the list of bouncy additional things, right? Oh man. Vanish! No bird! Rune already bounced, but no extra bounce. Sad. Maybe I can get it. Bitter cats? I mean, they do just run around doing bullshit. Ooh. Whoopsie. I missed something. It's like an early attractor thing. I'm gonna have to build kind of like the same thing, but this time I have cats, so it's kind of cooler. Hopefully it works just as well. I think I missed where my starter board was. I'll just go get the other one then, whatever. Oh god, it's pretty far, isn't it? not a good look right now. Oh, the prediction's already locked in. Sorry, guys. Don't mean to... the opposite of instill confidence, instill doubt. Oh, but no, I'll be fine. I just gotta get up there to get that one orb at the very top. Oh my god, I got it. Please, I need to level up so bad. Oh boy, oh, tough choice. Banish the bird. Gonna need that right now. What? Just one fucking bubble wand. What is this noise? I got a shitty bubble wand, a torm. Okay, I gotta look for the cross again. Making like the same build and the axe. I need more. I need bounce. I have more bounces because my guy adds bounces. Wouldn't it add more bounces to the things that now have bounces? Also can't. Finally. I have not gotten much. Fuck you, clock! I'm alive. Finally. Oh, sweet God. Nice. Nice. Welcome to Dairy Milk, Dairy Farm, Dairy Station, Dairy Plantation? What is this place? What? Dairy Plant? The dairy production. What did dairy do? Oh, more bounce. Chunky card damage. I could use a little more. Projectile duplicator. What is the cat evolution? What do I need for a kitty evolution? What is the cat evolution? Can I get it? Get in there. Can't run evolve? Okay, good. Well, I have luck, so that's fucking fantastic news. Lucky? Yeah. Nice. Nice. S tier joke, as usual. Keeping it real. Here we go. A tractor finally within reach. Maybe not. Nah, there it is. Okay. What the heck? They're going fast. Man. Finally. Just me and this guy. Game. All right, level 12. A tractor still over here. What on earth happened here? It's gotta be my orb eventually. Ramba, 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 please! Ooh, big chunky cart damage in the crowd. Sheesh. What do I have the cross, I need the axe and the other gun, and that's it. I can't get a new weapon. I gotta keep that in mind. I have one banish and one reroll. And I got the cross Evo, I got the X Evo, and then I don't want and then nothing else Evo. So wow, okay, so I get whatever. Nice. That's mine, that's my orb, that's mine right there. I'm gonna pick that up someday. Not yet though. One of these days. Save this shit. Oof. Big cart. Huge cart. X. Nice. One more. Other gun. This is triple card gaming. How's that? I like Minecart Gamer. I mean, I just played him. I just did a 30-minute run. So now, how about a new one in the Dairy Plains? Now I'm fucking gaming. And I got it all. Did I cat eat that chimkin? Yes, Spimich. Faster carts would be kind of funny. Still feeling okay. Ooh, oh God, oh God, oh God. Good, good. I got a lot of plans this year I gotta fucking travel for, so I'm cranky. I don't want to travel a bunch, man. But family stuff. Nine minutes. Yeah. Oh God. Is that a fully upgraded card? Two bouncer. That's all it takes. God. I did not realize my allergies would suddenly just fucking tank though. That does suck ass. It was so weird because I started feeling like shit on like a random day, and then I saw like an article from like a day ago on that day. It's just like allergy wave hits Denver, and I was like, what the fuck? Rat bastard. We did it. Can't believe we did it. Bouncy axe, yeah. I do have that. I have bouncy axe and bouncy bullets. And that kind of takes out most of everything, but now carts too! And now they bounce even more. Oh, you hear that? Yeah, you hear that? That's the kitty. That's the kitties. They meow. What just happened? Where's my mouse? Okay. Bouncy X just goes, man. I don't know where it's going or if it's even that effective usually for like now, but it's great. More candelabra. Still none. Still none on the other gun. Weird. I guess I don't need the other gun. What would be a different funny bounce thing that I could do? Just a lot of bullets. Ooh, nah. Ooh. Ooh, nah. Almost got trapped. This dancey song of Mana. I don't think that's... Oh, that's an attractor. Oh my god. I thought that... I didn't realize. I thought that was like just the pickup. Whoopsie. I guess I'll grab it. Finally. Okay, so now I've got both guns. I don't want the Evo, which is good. Damn it. This just gives me the heal one every time. I need to get more cards. I mean, I guess it's not like it's bad. They're playing kind of spooky right now. Oh my. Gotta get stuff upgraded. Cart's doing work though. Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? I gotta think. This sucks. Why? Why are there so many of them? What is happening? Why? This is fine. Everything's okay. Oh, that's a lot of projectiles. Oh, I don't know what's what. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh, big damage up. Big damage up. Gotta clear. Gotta clear. Ooh. Huge. Save. Run, scuff. Run, save. Just ran over a bunch of buttons. Needed the money. definitely intentional. Oh, yeah. That was a hefty amount of X's. Oh, that was risky. Check it! Thank you, believers, once again. What did I just pick up? Get it? How far down is it? I'm gonna try to get the speed, but I don't know what the range. Oh, they look pretty equidistant. That way, I'll go to the middle of the. No, I'll just go to the speed first because that's the fastest. Way to get both. Get it? Big speed on the way. I just gotta make it all the way down there. Stuff I kill, I do absorb. This is a good way to travel. It's looking pretty good for. There's a kitty just exploding. It's looking pretty good for me. Oh, big guy. We got Poseidon. There's 3 cats. Where's a coast? 3 kitties. How's the bit rate? There we go. Hit it all the way. Cut a speed wing. Pretty close already. Should be. I am leveled up. Oh my goodness. They died. They died instantaneously. They made us! Yeah, it was mouth. Make it up. I have enough. This place is just a terrifying experience no matter what. Dairy Plant, man. Why is Dairy Plant so weird? Spooky level. Finally. I am speed. happened to my fucking cart? What is that? It's bouncing and like fucking annihilating itself. Did you see this? Look at it! That means it's gonna keep hitting the same person like repeatedly though, I think. As long as it switches directions. Oh, jeez. Ooh, still. Oh, we made it. That's convenient. Yeah, sure, likely story. You non-believer! You could have pumped the economy an insane amount. That's what he just threw his money down. No, you deserved it. This is the only way to give your money away. You gotta believe. And then bet against me. For the believers. Yeah, that's true. Okay. We got big men coming. Yay! I'm trying to find like a good spot that'll cover most of the spots where they're flowing in. This feels like a good one. Cuts the traffic in half, you know, at little areas. Then they have the cats that are, I think somewhere there. Bitrate gone. Bitrate savior here. Bitrate savior returned. For the bits. That's the bit. That's the bits savior. It's hot and summer and based of you. I appreciate it. Is that just a golem in the midst? Is it a boss? No, never mind. Okay. I assume my bit rate's gone by now. It's not right now, maybe. No, it should be good. I believe in it. Money? No, yeah, money. Ooh, there's a bunch of red. Oh, sweet Jesus, I made my way back somehow. I did not realize. How could this have happened? All right, now we're ready. Excellent. Oh. I moved. I was scared. Probably. Do they have their wallet? I got a tissue out. fuck this month right now. Oh my god. Spring sucks. All these allergies are destroying my entire nose area. It's not chill, man. I'm very not cool with that. I'm fucking exhausted. Right, we made it, boys. Where'd my board go? Oh, the kitty probably took it. Damn. I'm so fucking fast. Made it. Easy. Once again, just nailing the achievements we need to get. Kind of a relief. Do I need? No, I have everything. I can't get anything else. I just have to wait. I'm done. Let's get the bit right really fucky. Maybe I can make a DNA sequence with the bullet bounce. I got like the spiral working. Not working. I tried. Blast. Oh, here we go. It eventually worked out for me. All right. Whoa. Did you see that I was trending? Oh, this is a new wave of enemies. Oh my god. What are they? Plant creatures? They're like the plant birds. Looking. Okay. Bianca, everybody. Bianca crushing it out here with 3 carts, just going back and forth. video games. Whoa. Ooh, that's one red orb. It's not enough. This would have been kind of hard without a tractor. Was getting a little sketchy there for a long time. I feel like it's about to be really sketchy with, what, 28 minutes coming and then 29 minutes coming, you know, like time B. But I don't know what the wave is. And I fear. Oh, it's the boss wave. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's not cool. This is not okay. They're very close to me at all times. Oh God, get up. Thank you, big car. Thank you, big car. Run boy spin. Run boy cart. They all die nonetheless. Oh God, maybe not. Ah, what the? Nope. Couldn't make it, yeah, sorry, but I feel like I did good enough. Unlucky on the believer end, though. Shit. Everybody killed. Not enough evolution. Oh, sold me. Oh, I have so many rerolls, and that's like the last thing I need. Just kidding. I need all of these. And they're all cards. Oh, I should be doing those. Crotchy, Giovanna, Imelda, Papilla, Arca. I don't want to do it right now. Oh, let's play a different game. Dog. Yeah, the fire ones. What gaming? What do? I didn't have a plan, but it's either gonna wobble or something else. My brain is like half here. Allergies have destroyed me. I think I've said like 5 times. I don't fucking know, dude. Hi, dude. How's it going? Oh gosh. Arca is the fire wand thing. I'm thinking potentially. Don't hold me to this, because who fucking knows what's gonna happen. And I don't know when Sunbreak is, but I just started playing Valheim again with Nithin, just for funsies, just fuck around. Maybe. Not today though. Like a big old thing. Backpack Hero. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Let's see. Okay. Enye? What the fuck? Noid? Oh yeah, Noida. What was I gonna look up? I'm sorry, guys. Backpack hero. It's a strategy game about a parakeet. Whoa, you know what I did want to play? But I didn't know if I wanted to make a video on. Ooh. Important stuff here, hold on. There it is. Has anyone played this? Look, it's similar to Noida. Peglin. Well, no, this is advanced Peggle. This is a roguelite Peggle. It's a fine game. It's a promotion. I don't know if that'd be that entertaining to watch, to be honest. It's Peggle, like. Fun to play, probably. Like, yeah, that is Peggle. Ooh, it's Peggle, but more. This looked like a game that I... Ooh, hey, bits. I see, where the bits? I didn't see the bits. Oh, I hit them. Oh, gosh. I hit them from, oh. Thank you for the bits. I hit them from, Noida stream. Anybody can stream anything. I don't really feel like streaming a Peglin. I don't think. I'd want to try that first and then get back to you on a more complete thing. I feel like the progression of a roguelite Peggle game would not be that exciting. Just a guess, though. Still need to play it, even if it is a fine game. Project Hospital. I don't have the mental energy to play Noida right now, genuinely. Like, my... I started watching the fucking... What's it called? The... Otome game Isekai. But not the villainess one. Now, I know that may be a lot if you don't know what I'm talking about. But there's a few anime out right now. Villainess, older one, had a second season, I think, actually. I don't think I watched into that. I think I got bored. But there's another one, but it's different. What is it called? Probably like My Second Life in an Otome game or some bullshit. I don't fucking know. The point is, I started watching that earlier and my brain turned off during it, but I'm enjoying it. But like, it's definitely, yeah, haha. It's a self-aware, weird isekai show because there's so fucking many of them. Oh, what am I playing? Barotrauma? What's that? What the fuck? Guys, what would you like to watch? Dig deep into your soul, into a type of game that you would think you would enjoy watching that is not Noida right now. Or Fortnite, because I'm only playing Fortnite with the potential of money because I don't care to play otherwise. It's just how it is. Barotrauma. Wobble. My puppies. I've seen... Oh, you know what? I feel like... Is Sandra still here? Everhood. I do need to download that. Who knows if I'll play it right now, but I do need to get it back in the general plan. Okay, Wobble or Battlegrounds. No, I don't care to play that. I want to watch Blizzard die. Granted, I hope every dev would get a job after, but I want to watch Blizzard die. Why the fuck did they go through with Overwatch 2 fully? Why didn't they just bail? Like, what a fucking waste of money. Nuts. Just insane decisions. BioShock speedrunning. Just looking at video games, it's hard to play any video game anymore without really committing like a dedicated brain effort. I fucking can't explain this right now. My brain's already dead. Reason? Money. Well, no, I mean, like, that was the bad decision. Money-wise. They sold Overwatch. Remember how weird that was after the fact? They fucking sold it as an initial purchase, and then, like, the model after. And they wanted to sell it again with, like, it's the second one. It's always just really strange. Overwatch bad. Overwatch was not bad. I think everyone just got tired of it because it just wasn't good enough. Everyone, every person, Journey to the Savage Planet. This looks totally different to like a screenshot I saw of it or something ages ago. Paladins. They really tried to make like the Overwatch esports scene happen, but everyone was probably more interested in the porn. You know, put me in there. So, Overwatch, what a unique game. Spring in the Shire. Man, what the fuck is out right now? Ruiner is a cool game. I feel like I want to play that when I have an amount of energy in my brain where I can appreciate the artwork that looks so fucking good in these screenshots. Did I put this on my wish list? Okay. I do want that. Oh, I wanted to play this. Right, because they remastered it. Did I stream this the first time I played it? Is anyone here like old enough at the stream that like knows? Because I feel like I did. Yeah, this is a... Okay, I can play this. Yeah. Stanley time. I can really just walk around, and then that's like the whole game. It's fantastic. Yeah. We did it. And there it is. 3 gigabytes. Oh yeah. How long will it take? It looks like it might be about a 5-hour game. That seems like the cap. 5.5 hours. Now, I know the hardest thing about this game is that they upped the length of the achievement from the first one, where it was like, go outside. It's like, don't play Stanley Parable for 5 years. And I think I got that. I can't jump. Welcome back. Quit the game and then restart it again. Did I? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did play. Last played 2013. Okay. I think I have to log. I have to jump in the game to get it. So let's install this so I can get that achievement. That way. 2013 is when I last played this. I don't think I was streaming in 2013. Pretty sure I wasn't actually. Like 100%. Remember really enjoying Stanley Parable though. Interesting. Download one. No, we download this one first. Gotta download, install it, play it, get the achievement, then uninstall it. Be like, good. Okay, we can hide bitrate savior mode. This is just big mode. I'm gonna go get an important part of the crew here. Gosh, it's just sweating. Even though it's freezing in here. It's weird. Oh, thank you for the sub, Psycho. Thank you very much. What is up? We're gonna play some Stanley Parable. Some Ultra Deluxe. I'm cold. It's there. I got me some cheese to pass the time and to nourish my bones with a Baby Bell cheese. What would be your reaction to any streamer, not just me, getting sponsored by Baby Bell little cheese? Fuck yeah, would be mine. I'd probably want to go buy more cheese. Look at these things. You never had a little Baby Bell cheese? When I was a kid, I would play with these little wax things. It just, I play with it as a bit of a strong term, fidget, and you squish it. It's just wax. But what can I say as a goofy little kid? Okay, I don't know if there's any game music for this. There should be. I have to imagine. So I'll turn off the song request while this is gone. But I gotta make sure the audio's on the right line, and then we can game. Nice. And I have let the Discord know that I'm playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. It's a fishing stream. Keep in mind. Have I played the Stanley Parable before? Yes. I do not remember it though. Okay. It's 5:45. Why? Oh, never mind. It's what the hell? Okay, now it's PM. We're good. I'm ready. I'm ready to Ultra Deluxe this Parable. This game's very fun. And it's gonna make fun of me at some point. I am ready. Well, it's gonna make fun of me immediately, but like it's gonna make fun of me as a streamer in particular, I'm sure. Like 100, there's no fucking way. Like, It's definitely going to.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Good for Stanley.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Ha ha ha! It is me. We did it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
I'll
could
go
it
back to
mean?
the office. I can't get out of
Stanley
here.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah, yes, the meeting room. I know where the meeting room is. Meeting room is. Meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Yeah, I did. Or I could, No. Yeah, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. I'll do it for him. No, I won't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Hey, banana. Wow, look at this.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
What is it about the place?
Yes, really
The
worth
weeks
it being
I've
here in the
spent
room.
lovely
A room
feels
so
more
utterly
like sound.
captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Does it say
Really
I'm
worth it.
hungry? Alan Ian hungry. Maybe. I don't know. Secret message or
At
weird
this point,
template.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creep, but at last
Damn.
he'd had enough of the amazing room and
Lot
took
of
the
dialogue
first
for
open door
that.
on his left to get back to business. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yes. I did it. I've done it again. Do I have another? Yeah, maybe. I just tried to jump.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Nah,
Give me a
I'm
chance.
just doing stuff. I mean, like, it's not about trusting him or not. It's just embracing the
Now
chaos
listen
within.
carefully, this is
Ooh.
important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Am I Stanley? Oh, I don't have a key card. I did. Then I walked back out, and I walked in through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Where's the blue
Stanley
door?
walked through the red... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
You see? There's nothing here.
Yeah.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
It's a
Broken
lie.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
But he wrote out all
You
this
don't think
story,
I put
too.
a lot of time into that? Because I did.
So weird.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stan. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
5.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some
5.
real critical feedback here.
5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stan.
Let me
Don't
go.
even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Oh. What's this? Goofy? Oh, I'm trapped. Uh-oh. Guys? Stanley! Stanley, what have I done? But I just went in the door. This is what he was talking about. This feels deliberate. This feels weirdly deliberate. I don't know, man. It's impossible to tell exactly. No, this is the unfinished texture room. It's fine. Bug or feature? I still don't know yet. I guess I just gotta keep walking. Is this the edge? Have they made it? Is the corner? Not yet. There's the corner. I don't know, man. This is Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. This is how you know it's Ultra and Deluxe. Okay, I might have to quit. It's...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I
Perhaps
did
he
it.
had simply missed a memo.
I broke Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe in
Stanley
less than
came to a
5
set of
minutes.
2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I did. I walked faster than he told me to.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Bummer.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Soft lock percent.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him, and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Nice. Incredible.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I'm smart. I'm smart. Stanley Parable. Stanley has broken the game. Stanley has broken into the back of the game. Let's go down. Now to break out of this elevator. Yep, 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 yep.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Nah. What the? It just popped. Nah, what have I done?
Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find
I
out.
wanted to get in there. Oh. Oh.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
No function, no non-functional panano? Panano? Help.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Panano. Oh, good. They didn't even give me...
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I wanna go get mine.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Maybe. I don't know. My nose is just running. Oh. Camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I mean, it's at work. It's just your cubicle.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
It's
Was
possible.
this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Perhaps.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
The
Wasn't
smell of
it?
this place?
Was
like
it
metal? Oh God, whoops.
even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe. Is that the Stanley Parable?
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from
I could
this
just jump in the
very
laser
place.
and probably die.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
No.
over another human life.
Wrong.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wrong. Console disabled. Okay, let's figure out how to turn this mind control device on. And use it for me. I gotta find the one. Where's the 3 and 4? There's gotta be a 3 and 4 somewhere. Little buttons. Oh. 3. 4 is gotta be around here. Where? I see 5. Ah. Come on, really? Ah, it's locked. Ah, Jesus. I can't see shit. Dang. Well, what the heck? It's frighteningly quiet. There's nobody at the mind control facility. All right, let's go walk in here, see if it says something. Maybe it'll activate the stairs in some bullshit sequence. Just gotta turn the system power on.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
That's a
eliminating the
lie.
entire complex.
That's a
How long
lie!
until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
No.
A moment
Sorry,
of
but
solace before you're
I got this.
obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and
All I
then
gotta do is hit
dying
5, I think.
alone.
I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I have never hit the 1
I
to
let
5.
the office sink into the
I assume
ground,
that'll disable.
swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear,
I didn't see the door.
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
No, I don't want to do.
Did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
I opened the door and didn't
Running
realize.
from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
No, I didn't do
These
that,
number
really.
Buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Setting power, sir.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along.
It
It's
didn't
just
work.
seconds ticking away to your death.
Okay,
You're
I
only
guess
still
we'll
playing
listen.
instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that
darn.
you're powerless. To see you made humble.
What the?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Okay.
Take a look at the clock.
Unlucky,
That's
guys.
30 seconds you have left to struggle.
I don't think I'm gonna make it out of
until
here.
a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you
I
cling
said-
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's
okay,
all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life
Ooh, let's
from
go
the
to the
moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Happily ever what?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, I think I missed a memo.
When Stanley
Left.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Doing really good.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I didn't. Is that a guy on a motorcycle? Hi, Laurie. It's arresting.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
It's true.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yes.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Interesting.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
It is.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
And
I'm
it's
through with
back
this
at
dream.
the office.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job.
What?
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
This is the mind control.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Why is it showing a thing for that? You look like you could use some
Stanley
coffee.
began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Sheesh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
This is quite the parable. Anyways, back at the office. I may do what he tells me now.
Were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Aha!
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can't jump anymore.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else.
Yeah.
Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
No, I won't.
No frills, no gimmicks.
I won't do it.
Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
No.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Huh? Oh, my sinuses. Oh, God.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Creator's surprisingly down to earth. Oh, God.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable
Honorable
was.
mention.
It was
Honorable
literally
mention.
every
Nominee.
game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
An hour? I hate Mondays. Ooh, 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 ooh. You see that? See the button? I can't jump. Get your first achievement. I did it. I can't hit the button. No.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10.
I couldn't have
Don't you
jumped
get it,
outside of the
Stanley?
jump circle.
The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Yeah, duh, man. I gotta jump in the jump circle. Can't go in the serious room, even if you know it exists. That's not the Stanley Parable.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
The serious room.
Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh, no.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, God.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley
Existential
Parable
exotestial.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
What the fuck?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward into... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are
It's the illusion of a clock.
Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. See, now you've got me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. 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 Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether the... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button and... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down?
It's only me and the button. It's all that's left. Why? It's only been a couple hours. See, it's fine. No, he died naturally. I bet he's still alive. Skip the beeping. Skip the beeping.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and...
Still no door.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the...
I feel like I'm gonna see a horror version of like the narrator. There it is. See, this is the only way I can get out. Soon? We're almost there. I'm waiting for a tree to grow. That should work. That should work just fine. Oh, missed the nukes. Bummer. Okay, well, at least I was locked in time, though. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Was that all the new content? Was that just all? Oh, speed. Quick elevator get.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I feel like I'm on the same
The
path.
original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged suit. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
The content bus. Look at that. The content bus brought people to the expo hall too. This is what every convention looks like, guys. You start in the basement.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease
no
will
bucket.
fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many
there it is.
disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Well, that's good.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
As long as it reassures.
Give it a try.
Okay, I will.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they?
Thank you.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
The button that says the name of the player that is playing the
Does
game.
anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Hear your name in the game. I want to hear my name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do
Too
players
big.
really
Just
want?
right. I don't know.
And of
Yeah, I mean,
course,
they're just right.
First
Too
and most
small. I agree.
obvious
Yeah,
answer
good button
is that
size.
they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button. sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
I'm Jim.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine
Jim.
yourself living
I
as
have
Jim,
a nice reassurance
sleeping
bucket.
and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as
No,
Jim.
it's Red
seizing
Riot
all
Jim.
of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim? Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
I'm Jim.
Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Okay. I will. Infinite Hall.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
What is this from? What the fuck? Clip art,
Epilogue
dude.
would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay, hold on. I want to go get the achievement. Right here. Stanley Parable 2, right there. It's fucking amazing.
Now, here's something special.
Okay.
You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yeah. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley. But I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers! What else? What other
Gamers!
exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Gamers. Need that as a soundbite. Gamers. Ooh.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll
I
run
never
around
reach
gathering
this?
up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I hope it goes in the bucket. Collect them all. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game, and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Oh.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Man. This makes sense. This is all science. You just gotta look at it. How deep can we dig? The holy moly.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of.
Jump in the hole,
It's
jump in the
never
hole,
been
jump in
done
the hole.
before in a video game.
Endless hole,
This
abyss.
is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for You see? Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
All the jumps
Now,
were gone, so I had to
since
fall.
you've gotten to see the
I fucking
infinite
need more
hole,
tissues already.
you can
Good
press the
God.
teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Teleport button's not finished yet.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Is there?
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
This is not an infinite hole. He's lied to me.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look,
Yeah.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
Just the
I'll just
two
be
of
up
us.
here when you're ready.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Why? Why is that on the ground?
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay. Back in the hole.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
It was
I couldn't
never
help but feel
real.
like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Less and less
I
finite.
suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the
can see it.
uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Jump in
Let's
again.
pop back up to the top.
Yeah, that's
and
what
we'll
I
see
wanted
if it
to do.
gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
It's okay, I have my accountability bucket. Or whatever it's called. Oh, it's not working.
Is the,
Circle
teleport
gag.
button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
Hey.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Dun, 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 dun. It's all rules!
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
Stanley? Stanley?
My head.
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
Nothing.
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
Nothing
And I'm
saying.
looking
Thank you for the
forward to
raid,
all of
welcome.
them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Back in. Oh. Oh, man.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Man. Why did I get taken out of the hole? I want to
Calling
go.
it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra
Fine,
Deluxe.
it
What does it
ended.
even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th
I want to go. I
Birthday.
want to get to the
Which
hole,
would you
but I'm
go
stuck.
with?
Oh, here we go. This one. Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
You pick the other one.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
That's the reassurance bucket. Okay, back to the hole. We just gotta go to the hole. You guys missed the hole. The hole was the best, I think, so far, just experience I've had in a while. Overall, probably a top tier hole, but let's get back there, and then it'll be good. Space like infinity. Oh. They knew I would go back. They want to remember what they took from you. That's the collectibles. Have I done anything else? My nose is dying. Exit? I did look at the map. That's why I was looking. That's why I stopped looking at it. Oh, here we go. Ray traced more of the same, but in a good way. Please no screenshots. Oh, here we go. This is the epilogue. Oh. Well, okay. It's... Hey, I'm on the sub! 44 months. Settings world champion. No! No!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Katarina, I was in the hole. I'm trying to get to the hole, so I gotta make my way over there again.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh! It's weird because I paused it.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
You know what
Think
I'm
of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many
Trying
different
to get to the hole?
directions.
That's all I wanted.
This is what
By the way-
fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we
No
are.
bucket this
Go
time.
on, try out some of
Bucket
the
list runs? Ooh, important. Okay, here we go. Hold, come on, don't have a door. I swear to God, if it's just... If it's... no, it's not. It's not. It wouldn't. It just reset me. Of course it wouldn't. It wouldn't do that to me. It just restarted everything. The door is open! Yeah!
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to
Oh,
see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue on. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley.
yeah, found
I'll
the
be
bottom.
honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone
Good.
would
Gotta
actually
reset it
stay
up.
in
We're
the
getting there.
hole
You guys
long
are here for a
enough
trip.
to
It's
hit
finally
the bottom.
happening. We got the
Yes, I
hole. This is all
know,
we
I
needed to
told you
get
the
to.
hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button. Oh, for heaven's... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there, goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
What's going
Stanley,
on here?
I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here,
At least one
let's
more
try
hole.
something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but
Let's
at this
fucking go.
depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Teleport's broken.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole.
Goodbye, narrator.
Now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for.
Loved
It's a
it.
win for everyone. You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope
Yeah.
you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Well, just me in the hole now. Just we in the hole now. Sometimes a hole is more than just a hole.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But you can't relax, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Sadly, it just sends you back. This game's a lie.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Electrum. Oh. Sudoku. F. It went to the hole naturally. There's no more. My sinuses. No, I don't want the bucket. That achievement's not real. Is there anything else?
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Jumps are still gone. I tried to exit, but I can't. Unless this is the exit. Oh. Thank you, Mighty Matt, for the
All right.
sub.
Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. I don't have the bucket, so this might be a little stressful.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better.
Reset my jumps?
Good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley?
The gym button.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Ultra Deluxe.
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
This is just fucking a control meme. Like, look at this.
This is the story of a All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fucking balloons. Oh!
Stanley
oh,
picked up the bucket.
You know what this means?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Do you think there's a hole?
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the... Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do. Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Bucket?
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here. Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Okay. You think the
Now
hole's
pick up
in
the
here?
phone, said the bucket. Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together. This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him. The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head. Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
I don't know. No, I can't bring the bucket. Why would I? I don't want to leave my bucket. I can't bring the bucket to work. Oh. No. 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 Yes. Yes. I've done it again. Hi, bucket. Wacko. I did it. I nailed it. I'm stuck here. I can't go any further. Be my Valentine. I guess I'll go back to work.
Sloppy. Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley,
I didn't
can you
bring
hear
the
me?
bucket.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk.
Yeah, I need it.
All it would ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location.
That's very
it.
reassuring.
It doesn't do anything else.
Please? Where's my bucket? Bucket blind. Did you guys see the bucket? Oh, I did.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
How'd I do that? How did I clip out? How the hell? Okay.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it. Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
It's a real
It's
bucket.
just a little more, what am I trying to say?
It is real.
Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket? Oh no, I'm having feelings for the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
That'd be reassuring.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I will keep the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Unskippable. Classic. No soap? Not for me. Weird that that's written in the executive bathroom. You think they'd keep it cleaner? Was it effective? It's the business strategy. I am the most expensive boss.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation. Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands?
Mini
Stanley
stands?
figs. What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Good. Oh, I'm running out of tissues.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown
Don't go
fate.
back up the elevator this time.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Thank you, bucket.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that
escape.
read Mind Control Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
I don't believe him.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
That sounds like a way to keep me out of the escape. I don't know, man. This looks suspicious. Infinite hole! Dang. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be.
Bucket!
To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
Bucket.
Farewell, Stanley.
Nah, it won't work. I have buckets.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
Pranked.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Okay, we're just gonna keep walking forward. But this is the in memoriam.
Can you see how
for the
arrogant
bucket?
it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own?
That's
Can you see
way
the
more than
hubris that
25
blinded him?
buckets.
Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
This is way more than 25 buckets. I don't need to count them. It's very easy. Oh, I tried to take an Inferno bucket. No one can control a bucket. The stress bucket.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Oh! No! Come on, we did it.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
We go in the hole?
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
A very interesting bucket segment. Do you think the bucket of reassurance could get me through the bomb thought? It doesn't matter. I think I'm done. I'm dying. I gotta get an achievement. Man, I was really hoping the hole would show up again. Maybe they put the hole somewhere else. I mean, he said he put the hole somewhere. He should have. He must have put the hole somewhere else. I mean, it had to exist somewhere, right? I don't know. There's no achievement. No. There's a different achievement. Almost there. Almost ready to end stream, guys. I did it. Ugh. Achievement? 3 out of 10?
グッドイブニングゲーマーズレッドボイポッキンレッドボイポッキンレッドボイポッキンホープヨールアーハビーアグッドワン
We did it. Achievement gain. Settings world champion. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I didn't really care enough to figure it out at the time. My brain is falling apart, man. My sinuses hate me. Well, they hate the outside right now. I'm struggling. I gotta get off. I need to go lie down. That was a fun Stanley Parable. I liked it. You know, this is ultra deluxe, silly stuff. I got no wobble dog today. Sorry. Sorry, Crimson. Sorry, buddy. I'm fucking dying. My allergies are kicking my ass. But I'll be back one of these days. Wednesday? Wednesday. I'll be back on Wednesday. I got a lot of wobble dogs to record anyways. So that'll be nice chilling and just fucking city. It's fine. Either way, thanks everybody. Great stream, small stream. Oh God, see, I'm not doing great. That's the goodbye one. Oh God, I ain't gonna lay down.